I'll try to keep this short. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished delegates and panelists, first of all, thank you very much for your wonderful presentations today. It's a privilege to speak on behalf of Campaign Life Coalition. We are a Canadian NGO working to ensure that the right to life and the protection of the natural family is reflected in legislation and policies in Canada and abroad. Our mission, which is rooted in principles that transcend borders, is very much aligned with the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, which states that the family is the natural and fundamental group unit of society and is entitled to protection. 30 years ago, in his letter to families, Pope John Paul II articulated the significance of the family unit, underscoring the irreplaceable role it plays in shaping our world, reminding states of the duty that they have in safeguarding the growth and stability of the family as an institution founded on marriage, as a union between a man and a woman with the purpose of raising children. This community of persons, as the Pope highlighted, is the first human society, a social institution which neither can nor should be replaced. As we commemorate the 30th anniversary of the International Year of the Family, I wish to reflect on some of the late pontiff's prophetic words highlighted in his letter, and to also point out their relevance in the context of the challenges we face today. 30 years ago, he wrote about the significant shift in attitudes towards the natural family, calling out, quote, the various programs backed by very powerful resources seeking to break down the family. He continues to say that at times it appears that efforts are being made to present as normal and attractive situations which are in fact irregular. He says that these efforts contradict the truth and love which should inspire and guide relationships between men and women, thus causing tensions and divisions in families with grave consequences for children. 30 years later, it has become clear that many member states, predominantly in the West, supported by UN agencies, have abandoned their responsibility to protect the natural family. Instead of fostering a culture of appreciation for families by investing in policies that promote motherhood and fatherhood and the gift of new human life, they have turned to ideologically motivated programs that aim to redefine marriage, parenthood, procreation, and what it means to be male and female, in direct opposition to the moral and social norms that uphold the family unit as the first school of love, and parents as the primary educators of their children. Some are replacing education with sexual indoctrination that fractures the parent-child relationship, rejects objective truth and basic human biology, and puts children at risk of harmful, irreversible medical practices. In the context of eradicating poverty, how often today do we see governments and international agencies prioritize population control through abortion and sterilization as a means of poverty reduction? They see human flourishing in large families as a cause of poverty rather than the antidote. We cannot eradicate poverty by eradicating the poor. That is a fact. We must turn to the family as the model for security and prosperity when facing economic and social instability. It should not be reduced to a mere lifestyle choice. And I conclude that it is imperative that all member states, including those in the group of friends of the family, take to heart the ideals set in the International Year of the Family and to push back against the ideological impositions that we often see here at the United Nations. Thank you.